Hello and welcome to our March flower of the month, which is the tulip. So really seems appropriate for anyone that's getting married in March to have tulips for their wedding bouquet. So the most simple option would be to have a hand tied literally of just tulips. So I'm just going to show you how to pop that together. Just trimming these. Now this is a standard tulip. This variety is called First Class. Just stripping all the leaves, or the lower leaves, just to make it a little bit more comfortable to work with, really. If you have a huge amount of leaves to work into the hand tied, it doesn't sit very well, and when you try and tie it, you're actually going to rip and squash the leaves, so there's no point keeping them in there really. So just removing those. Has a really satisfying crunch when you remove the leaves from tulips. Really lush and spring-like. I would recommend when you receive your tulips, if you keep them wrapped up before you want to arrange with them. So still cut them, pop them into water, but keep the heads wrapped so they're actually supported while they're drinking. Then that way you'll get nice straight stems. If you don't support them when they drink, this is what's going to happen. You're going to end up with quite floppy stems like these beautiful Smirnoff. Okay. They can actually also be stored for several days without being in water to prevent them from opening. Probably wouldn't recommend doing that for much longer than about 4 days really. They do start to deteriorate after that. Just removing the rest of the leaves. Now do bear in mind, if you are making a bouquet or a hand-tied style bouquet with tulips for a wedding, if you're using other flowers with them, the tulips will actually grow overnight. So if you're making the bouquet the day previous, don't be surprised if the next morning you come to your bouquet and find the tulips are about 1 inch higher than the rest of the flowers. So that might be something you need to bear in mind when you're putting the bouquet together. So, just taking these fabulous tulips, starting off, working them in my hand, and actually doing a spiral style. Placing one tulip after another. I'm actually turning it as I go, just so I'm getting a good balance of shape. Now, as I said, if it's just tulips you're working with, there's no reason why this can't be made the night before. I would tie it and then put anchor tape around the tying point and store it in a bucket. Probably keep it somewhere quite dark, and then the tulips aren't going to develop too much overnight. And then when you revisit the bouquet on the morning of the wedding, you can then decorate the handle with whatever trimmings, ribbon, burlap, whatever kind of decoration you want really. I have been known to use the bridesmaid's fabric if you've got to adjust the bridesmaids' dresses. Any offcuts, you could use those to tie around the bouquet. Then you get an absolute perfect colour balance with the rest of the wedding. So I've literally just used 20 tulips here, and you can see how the stems have kept spiral. I'm just going to tie those with some string. This is just literally your mossing twine. So just covering that tying point with a 12mm anchor tape, which helps to keep everything nice and secure, but also covers your mechanics. So there you have your little hand-tied bouquet of 20 tulips. I haven't cut the stems because what I would recommend you do is trim them to the correct size once they've had a drink overnight. But there you go, it's as simple as that. So thank you for watching. I'm going to demonstrate later on some other styles of bridal bouquet, bridesmaids bouquets, still using tulips as the main feature, but accommodating other flowers as well. So stay tuned. Thanks for joining us.